Rich sex, brand new Tesla. I'm feeling brand new. You gotta let me. I light up, start on my friend.
Hi my crowns and TRs, welcome back to my YouTube channel. And I know you guys are like, where the fuck has she been? But I have been on ʌɪľģ Live. ʌɪḻģ Live is an app that I stream on and I make money. Make sure y'all look at the description down below, the app, where it is in the app store, etc, etc. And then also finding me on ʌɪḻģ if you're interested in actually making some money on ʌɪḻģ. Also, as you guys can tell by the title, yes, I have ate ass. It was my first time. I've done it 3 times in total, only one person. But this is the story time of the first time I ate ass. And for the people who know me, they just knew I was so against this. I was just like, you would never ever catch me doing any of the sort of the things of nothing. Not dealing with no ass. But also, HRT update. So, what we're going to do first, what we're going to step into first, we're going to talk about the HRT update. Just to go ahead and give you guys a little rundown of how my life has been going. Let's just say in 2 words, emotional roller coaster. Period. Okay, it has been an emotional roller coaster, but I have also enjoyed myself and I've learned a lot during these past few months of even being on ʌɪḻģ, and it makes me know how I'm going to move into the new year, which I'm very excited about, because as you see, we are going to be starting this back up and we are going to be bringing y'all some content. Yes, and also I will be dropping a video soon also that's about ʌɪḻģ and kind of giving y'all a rundown about ʌɪḻģ and being a host and things along the lines of that, just to kind of help you guys out, especially during this pandemic that we do have. I'm sure you guys will be interested, like I said, in making some easy money. So let's go ahead and get down to the HRT update. So the HRT update, my hormones, male to female, journey has been, like I said, an emotional roller coaster. So during these past few months, I done had my ups, I done had my downs. And I feel like ever since I have been on my hormones, I am very emotional, you guys. Like, it was one thing being a crybaby then and there, but no, like, it's like 10 times worse. My feelings get hurt so easily. I hate it. I get irritated so quickly. I feel like I'm a period 25/8. Like, I can literally be so happy one second and the next minute just be like so bitchy and just over everything. Literally, I hate that. I really feel like I'm blaming it on the hormones. No shade. I'm blaming it on the hormones. I am a little wild card myself, but I am blaming majority of that on the hormones. But other than that, over the time of being on HRT, I've learned so much. I've learned how to kind of deal with my emotions a little bit better, and also know who to give my time and my energy to keep my sanity to myself and to move on in life and have a good transition at where I'm not so stressed out and in the dumps so much. So yeah, that's just like a little rundown, other than me being an emotional wreck as always. Now let's get into the story time of the first time I ate ass. So back to, for the people who know me, from the people who knew me from the jump, they knew I was against this. I was not no ass eater. I didn't even like my ass to be ate. No, see, for the longest. If a guy wanted to do it, I would let them, but it was nothing that I needed in my life to really satisfy me or satisfy my needs or my cravings when it came to having like sexual intercourse with people. I didn't really need that, not them to eat my ass. During the time of when this all went down, I always thought about like dudes that want their ass ate need to keep up with their hygiene. And when I say tell you keep up with their hygiene, because remind you, they are not like us. The ones that don't get buzzed down, or the ones that don't get fucked in their ass, don't really know too much about douching. So it's just like, it all really lies in their hygiene, honey. Hygiene, and I mean that in cap locks. Hygiene, okay? Like, that was like my most nervous thing about even doing it in the first place. And, you know, I done had my fair share of those ones who were just like it's a no, or you need a shower, or, you know, I done had my fair share of it all. Trust and believe that. But, so, for the first time I ate is, of course, you know, I've been talking to a guy of mine, and we have been talking 2 years and some going on now. So, as y'all, you know, put that together, put 2 and 2 together, you know, obviously it's him. And, you know, I guess, like, the night that everything happened, it was just, like, a night of suspense. It was a night of wanting to try something a little bit different. He had never ate ass before neither, but then when he started and he did it for, like, the first time now, like, he, like, really likes to do it. So it's just like, you know, he really stepped out of his comfort zone, and it took him a minute to even do it. And when he does it, it just feels like amazing now. So, you know, it's tea. It's very much tea. So, you know, just that night, it was like some built-up suspense. You know, it was some tension going on. You know, I like to be a freak leak, no tea. I like to really bring out his freaky side of him. He ain't never met a freaky bitch like me. Ah. But, yeah, so that night, you know, it was filled with all those emotions, and that of the knots, of that, of this, of that, of this, of the, of that, of this. So, that night, matter of fact, he's actually on FaceTime. So, let's get into his bug for a second. Okay, so that night, how did everything start off? I started off with, like, just, like, sucking you. Or, okay, so I had started off, like, sucking him off. And then I had turned you over, right? And you was like, yes. For a second, you was like, hold on. Like, what's going on? Like, I was shocked, yes. So, from that experience, because you know how I felt about it, too. I felt the same way you felt about it, but I didn't. You did it, like, way before I did it to you, so you had already then got comfortable with everything. So, first and foremost, before you even answer the question I have for you, what made you finally decide for the first time you wanted to eat ass?
I felt like, I was like, you know what, I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna really try it this time. And I felt like eventually I'm gonna have to do it. So it was that day, it was just like I was ready to do it. I was ready.
Okay. So now my second question to you is, how was it the first time I actually did it to you? And what was your reaction?
First time you did it, I was shocked. And then once you did it, it just felt good. Like you knew what you were doing.
Y'all see that? Look, a first time go in something, baby. I was already doing it. I was already doing it real good. Okay, well, that's what I'm about to ask you. But now, you guys, I am very comfortable with doing it with him. One thing I do appreciate it. Y'all gotta excuse my lashes. But one thing I do definitely appreciate about him is his hygiene is up to T. Like, bitch, you would never, ever catch me eating a dirty motherfucking ass, bitch, ever. And bitch, you probably won't catch me eating nobody ass but him, but his, unless it's a fake ass. And bitch, I ain't eating that neither. What the fuck? But y'all know those little flush toys and all that other stuff. But no, he'll probably be the only ass I ever eat. So, and that's just because I feel so comfortable with him now. I done got so comfortable with him, comfortable being around him, that I can really do like some freaky stuff. But yeah, I mean, and that was just like the first time I ate eggs. I mean, that's all. I mean, I know it was a little short. I know it wasn't probably like what you expected or whatever. But just the fact of knowing me and knowing me from social media, you know, I've talked about this online. I've talked about this on my lives, on my broadcasts, on all my other social medias. You know, there has been a time where I've talked about not eating no motherfucking eggs because I just was not motherfucking with it, and it's the no tea. But I do hope you guys love the video. Fuck a like, but you know, press that motherfucking thumbs button. Make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Make sure you click that bell to get notifications for when I post new videos. And I can't wait to step into 2021 with you guys. You will be able to see my, I'm sorry. Okay, I got a message. But you guys will be able to see my family when we go on our family trip. My ʌɪឡᴏ family. So by the time y'all see my ʌɪឡᴏ family, I would have been done, made the video, kind of explaining to you guys, giving y'all like a nice little rundown of how ʌɪឡᴏ's been going and the ups and downs about ʌɪឡᴏ and what I've learned from ʌɪឡᴏ and what I could teach you guys as we both still learn together. So, excuse me. But yes, like I said, my crowns and tiaras, next time, until next time, make sure y'all like, comment, share, and subscribe. And like I said, hit that bell for post notifications for when I upload YouTube videos, that you guys will be getting it right then and right there when that hits public. Okay? So, I'll talk to you guys later.
And it was calm up, my legs